Hello, my dear friends. This is Rajesh Mahapatra. I hope all of you are doing well and happiness. In this session, I'll guide you what is VPC network peering in Google Cloud Platform. In which scenario cases do you use in VPC network peering in Google Cloud project? I'll guide you more details in this session. Let's get started. Guys, I'll guide you in this session what is VPC network peering in Google Cloud Platform. VPC network peering is a networking connection between two separate VPC in a cloud computing environment. VPC peering allows these VPC to communicate with each other. So, if they were part of the same network, even though they may belong to different accounts or region within a cloud provider infrastructure, allowing resources in each network to communicate with each other privately using their internal IP addresses. Think of it is as creating a secure bridge between two separate virtual networks within GCP. You know guys, some important points of VPC network peering as connect VPC network, private IP communication, flexible configuration. In VPC network peering enable private communication between resources in two separate VPC networks regardless of whether they are in same project, organization or even different organization. Private IP communication, you know guys, resources in both networks can directly access each other using internal IP addresses without needing go through the public internal or NAT gateways. This enhances security and reduce latency. You can configure peering connection to be one way or two way. You can choose to exchange subnet routes and custom routes to control which resources can communicate with each other. For example, let's imagine you have two VPC networks in GCP. As you can see the picture, network 1 and network 2. In network 1 guys contains your web server running in production environment. In network 2 contains your database server and internal application server. You want to your web server in network 1 to be able to access the database server in network 2 without going through the public internet. Here VPC network peering can help to you create a peering connection between network 1 and network 2. Configure routing. You configure subnet routes and custom routes in both networks to direct traffic between the appropriate subnet. Resources communicate. How your web server in network 1 can directly access the database server in network 2 using their internal IP addresses. This secure and private connection improve performance and reduce the risk of unauthorized access. Now guys, I'll guide you in which real-time scenario cases is VPC network peering required in Google Cloud Platform. As you can see here, some of the real-time scenarios like microservice communication, hybrid cloud deployment, multi-zone high availability, internal load balancing, private container communication, Vortex AI integration, and data replication and backup and more. And you know guys, in microservice communication, connect different microservices running in separate VPC network for a secure and low latency communication channel. This allows microservices to access the shared resources like databases or merge queues without going through the public internet. In hybrid deployment guys, the connect your on-premises network to a GCP VPC network for private access to GCP resources like CloudSQL or Compute Engine instances. This keeps sensitive data within your private network while leveraging the scalability and flexibility of GCP. In hybrid cloud setup where on-premises data center are connected to the cloud, VPC peering can be used to establish the communication between on-premises network and VPC in Google Cloud Platform. Similarly guys, in multi-zone high availability, like establish connection between VPC network in different GCP zones to implement highly available architecture. A resource in one zone can seamlessly failover to resource in another zone using private IP addresses, minimizing downtime and service disruption. Internal load balancing, guys, peering allows VMs in one VPC network to access internal load balancer deploy in another VPC. This enables centralized load balancing for distributed application deployment across multiple VPC. Now guys, I hope so you understand some scenario cases in VPC network peering required for Google Cloud Platform. Similarly guys, private container communication, the connect GKE cluster in different VPC network to enable private communication between containerized application. This promotes container security and scalability while maintaining resource isolation. Vertex AI integration peering enables private access to Vertex AI resources from your VPC network, allowing you to leverage its machine learning capabilities without exposing your data to the public internet. Similarly guys, cross-project collaboration in GCP projects are separate entities with their own VPC. VPC peering can be used to establish communication between VPC in different projects, facilitating collaboration and exposure sharing between projects. Now guys, I'll guide you some benefits of VPC peering in Google Cloud Platform, like improve security, reduce latency, simplified network management, transitive connectivity, cross-account connectivity, cross-region connectivity, resource sharing and more. Guys, the improved security, resource communicate privately using internal IP addresses, reducing the attack surface and minimizing the risk of unauthorized access. Reduced latency means guys, direct communication within the VPC network, avoid the latency of going throughout the public internet. Simplified network management, as you know guys, peering simplifies the network management by providing a single connection point for communication between two VPC networks. Cost-effective peering avoids the need for NAT gateways and other public internet egress charges. That is the advantage guys. And the transitive connectivity guys, VPC peering support the transitive relationship. It means if a VPC A is paired with VPC B and VPC B is paired with VPC C, then VPC A can communicate with VPC C through the peering connection. This flexibility simplifies the network design and connectivity. Cross-account connectivity. VPC peering can establish between the VPC in the same account or different account. This particularly useful for organization with multiple business unit or development teams, allowing them to securely share resources across account. And guys, the cross-region connectivity, like in some cloud provider, VPC peering can be established across the different region. This is beneficial for organization with a global presence as it enables communication between resources in geographical data center. VPC in resource sharing, guys, VPC peering allows resource in different VPC to access and share services such as databases without exposing them to the public internet. This can enhance the collaboration and resource utilization. Now guys, I hope so you can understand what is network peering in Google Cloud Platform. Thank you. See you in the next session and have a great day.